Hi everybody, my name is Alexis and thank you so much for watching my video. I am so excited to share this video with you guys today because I'm talking about something that is super close to my heart, and that is my struggle with having acne. In November, I went on Accutane and it has completely changed my life and cleared up my skin. I'm also not wearing makeup in this video to show you what my skin truly looks like after going on Accutane. I knew as soon as I was off of it that I had to make this video because I know what the struggle is like and I want to help as many people as possible. But before I continue with the video, I want to tell you, if you are struggling with your skin and nothing is working for you, first of all, know that you are not alone. And second of all, please do not let your worth come from your skin. I know that sounds super cheesy, but it's so true. There's so much more to you than the condition of your skin. Yes, having clear skin is nice and it can make you feel more confident, but it's not what people first see when they look at you. They see your vibrant personality and your beautiful smile. Please do not let acne determine how you act or how you think of yourself. Having acne was my biggest insecurity for a long time, and this is something that I really wish I knew before I went on Accutane. So please just keep that in mind if your skin is breaking out. I made an outline for this video and I put it in the description box what each part is and where in the video it's at, so you don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to. I'm going to start by talking about my skin journey and my struggle with having acne, and then I'm going to talk about what it takes to get prescribed to Accutane and how you can start that process if you want to. And then I'll be discussing the side effects of Accutane and then going into the products that I used while I was on Accutane and now that I'm off of it. I really hope that if Accutane is a good fit for you, that it can help you like it has helped me, because like I said earlier, it has completely changed my life. And let's get into the video. Starting my junior year of high school, that's when my skin started breaking out pretty bad. It really broke out on my cheeks a lot, as well as my chin and my forehead. I'm not sure what caused it, and nothing that I did could get rid of it. And then in college, I was still continuing to have breakouts. I'm now a junior in college, so it's been about 4 years that my skin's really been breaking out. When I tell you I've tried everything, I really mean it. I went on a plant-based diet, I tried different, I tried Retin-A, I tried acne.org. I literally tried everything and nothing permanently kept my acne away. It would always come back. And this really started to affect me, especially because I do modeling, and it's really hard to go to a casting not wearing any makeup when my skin was not clear and I didn't feel confident. And a huge turning point in my life was when I booked this job for a skincare vitamin company, and I was on set getting my hair and makeup done, and the owner of the company, she came over to me and she had a really thick accent, but she was holding the product and she looked at me and she said, "Oh, we make this product for people like you." And that completely broke my heart, and it still really hurts to this day. It just hurt really bad, and it put me at probably the lowest point in my life. So if you are struggling with acne right now, I can totally relate to you. Please know that you're not alone, and I totally understand the struggle, because that comment will always be in my mind now, and I'm sure that you faced comments like that too. That's why I have to make this video, because I need to help other people realize their worth, first of all, and possibly give you a solution that can help you. But enough of that. So it wasn't until my junior year of college, which I'm in now, that I have clear skin, and it really is thanks to Accutane. Now I'm going to be talking about the process of actually getting the medication. So it's a pretty long and challenging process. I really wanted to go on Accutane in July of 2019. I didn't end up going on it until November of 2019. So you have to go and see a doctor who will prescribe you to a dermatologist, and then that dermatologist is going to look at your skin and then evaluate if it's in condition to go on Accutane. So you have to have pretty bad breakouts in order to get prescribed the medicine. I was really lucky. I had the best dermatologist in the world. Her name is Dr. Hogan, and she totally changed my life. I think it's really important that you find a dermatologist who has been on Accutane or who knows what it's like to have acne, because then they will be able to relate with you and kind of understand your experience a little bit better. Dr. Hogan went on Accutane, and she made it known to me that it was going to be her mission to help me clear up my skin whatever it takes. I was so grateful that I had Dr. Hogan because she was patient, she was understanding, and she was empathetic. And she has completely changed my life and helped me achieve clear skin. Finding a good dermatologist is so important, so please make sure that you do that if you are going to go on Accutane. So Accutane is a medication that you take. It's 2 pills that I took every day for 8 months straight, and the medication is pretty hard on your body, so they're very strict on prescribing people the medication. If you are a girl, it's a little bit harder because you have to take a pregnancy test every single month that you're on it. Also, before you're on it, you have to take a test and then you have to wait 30 days for it to come back negative, take another test, and then you can go on the medication. They also have you go on birth control, or you can choose abstinence. If you're a guy, you don't have to deal with this, which you're very lucky. Also, you have to get some blood work done before you go on the medicine and the first few months that you're on Accutane. That was probably the worst part of the entire process for me because I hate needles. But it's important because the medicine is so hard on your body, so they have to make sure that Accutane isn't damaging your body, isn't damaging your liver. And as long as your blood work comes back good and shows that you're healthy, you'll be able to keep getting the medicine. Another thing to note is that Accutane is not a guaranteed permanent fix for everybody. I believe between 20 and 30% of patients have to do it more than once. I'm hoping that I only have to do it one time like I did. I haven't had any major breakouts since getting off the medication. However, a week after I ended, I did have a tiny pimple right here. I remember I woke up and freaked out. I was so sad. I thought that Accutane just didn't work for me, but that's the only breakout that I've had since I've been off of it, and I've been off of it for about 2 months now. So besides that tiny breakout that I had not had any more breakouts and my skin has stayed really clear. Also, Accutane does really help with scarring, but it is not a guaranteed fix for scarring. I do still have a little bit of scarring here on my cheeks, but my skin is like 99% better than it was before, so I'm not too worried about it. This is probably the most interesting part of the video. I'm going to be talking about the side effects of Accutane. I'm just going to be honest, there are a lot of side effects and some of them are pretty hard, but I would have all of the side effects again combined for a whole nother year if I had to, just to get the results that Accutane gave me. Every month I recorded the side effects that I had in the notes on my phone so that I could share it here. And the side effects do vary from person to person, so you might not have as many side effects. These are just the ones that I had. During the first month of Accutane, I had no side effects. My skin was just continuing to break out as normal. And then during month 2, that's when I started to get more of the side effects. So I had really dry lips, which almost everybody has, because Accutane really dries up your whole body. Your hair and your skin are going to be pretty dry. I had rashes all over my hands. I had a lot of cuts all over my body just because my skin was so dry. I also got nosebleeds a lot, and this got pretty bad during month 4. You can ask any of my friends in college, they'll probably tell you my nose is always bleeding. When I would blow my nose, when I would get in the shower, when I would wake up, anything that I did, my nose would just bleed a lot. So I was sitting in class with tissues a lot in my nose. It was pretty tough, but the nosebleeds went away after month 4. And I also had some back aches. So during month 2 is when the back ache started, and my dermatologist did give me a medicine that helped with this a little bit. Sometimes to this day I still have back aches. It's not a huge deal, but that's another common side effect that people get, is their body just aches and hurts. During month 3, that is when I had the worst breakout. God is so good because I was on winter break, so I was at home. I was away from college when my skin was breaking out like crazy. But I remember I was home and I was with my family, and my skin would just hurt every time I would touch it. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do anything. And just know that it might not happen for you, but it is common that your skin will purge. When I went to see my dermatologist, she said that all of the acne was just coming out now rather than later. So it is a good thing because now my skin is clear. I don't have to worry about that because it all came out during month 3. It was pretty rough, but so worth it, like I said. And then month 4 and 5, that's when my skin started to clear up, so I would get maybe 2 to 3 breakouts a month. During month 5, I also wrote that I had a little bit of rosacea. That's a pretty common side effect that Accutane patients have. It's just when your skin looks a little bit pink. So I just had really pink cheeks, which I guess isn't a bad thing, but it was just different than what I was used to. Month 6, 7, and 8, I don't think I had any acne, and then that's how it's been now. My skin has just been pretty clear. I think that's all of the side effects. Oh no, during month 8 I wrote that I was kind of moody, but also the quarantine had just started and I was back home away from college, away from my friends, so that could have affected my mood too. Depression and mood swings are a side effect of Accutane, and that's really important that I mention that because if you are struggling with depression and your mood already, going on Accutane might not be the best because there is a chance that it could make this worse for you. I was lucky because I didn't feel depressed at all while I was on Accutane, just a little bit moody here and there, but I definitely don't feel like that now. I wrote down that 1 week after stopping, my lips became less dry and the back pain stopped, and that was pretty much the end of the side effects. Like I said, I did have a tiny breakout after I ended Accutane, but that's been the only breakout that I've had since then. And I'm so grateful because I never ever thought that I would be able to say that my skin is clear and I don't have to worry about breakouts. But that's the point that I'm at because of Accutane. Before going on Accutane, my skin was really oily. Wearing makeup was so hard because I always had to blot my skin with those little tissue papers. Now my skin just feels normal. It does get a little bit oily once in a while, but my skin is so much less oily and easier to manage, and that's because of Accutane. Along with writing down the side effects from month to month, I took pictures of my skin every month so that I could see the updates, and I will put them on the screen now so you can kind of see the progress over the months of how my skin got worse and then it got better. Now I'll be discussing the products that I used while I was on Accutane. I listened to everything exactly how my dermatologist told me. So I used CeraVe or CeraVe, I'm not too sure how you say it. I used the hydrating facial cleanser and the daily moisturizing lotion. These are the only products that I used on my skin while I was on Accutane, except for my sunscreen. I did use the Elta MD Broad Spectrum SPF 46. You have to wear sunscreen while you're on Accutane because your skin is really sensitive to the sun then. So these 3 products are the only products that I used while I was on Accutane. And you're not allowed to use anything that can help control your acne while you are on Accutane. So no drying lotion, nothing like that. Only cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen. I also didn't use any face masks or any scrubs for that whole 8 months. Since these products worked so good for me while I was on Accutane, I just continue to use them even to this day. So I will use the cleanser and moisturizer in the morning. And before moisturizing my face, I now include a vitamin C serum. So I use the True Skin Vitamin C, E, and hyaluronic acid. I love this vitamin C serum. It really brightens my skin and it helps with dark spots too. And then I will use the sunscreen that I was using before in the morning as well. For my nighttime skincare routine, if I do wear makeup, I use almond oil to take my makeup off. And then I will go ahead and cleanse my skin again with CeraVe. And then I moisturize it with CeraVe too. The only thing that I do different now is I use a tretinoin or a Retin-A cream, which my dermatologist recommended. It helps for anti-aging and it can also help brighten your skin and get rid of dark spots. So I use this one. It is the tretinoin 0.025% cream. So this is what the tretinoin cream looks like, and this is the percentage that it's at. I use this every other night and I mix it with my moisturizer. So far it's worked pretty good for me. It makes my skin really smooth the next morning, and I love that it's great for anti-aging because you can really never start too early. I feel so beautiful with my natural skin right now, and it really is all thanks to Accutane. I'll show you guys up close what my skin looks like too. So this is what my skin looks like now. I just have my moisturizer on, and you can kind of still see some of the scarring on my cheeks here. I'm so grateful that my freckles kind of cover it up and blend it in a little bit. And I'm hoping that the vitamin C serum that I'm using helps with this scarring. And I'm looking into doing microneedling too. I don't really have any more scarring on my chin or my forehead. Please note that if you're on Accutane and you're in month 3 or month 4 and your skin is just breaking out, do not give up. I remember I would always look up pictures of before and after results, like, does this really work? Is this working for me? Because I don't feel like it is. You have to have patience and you have to trust that the medicine will work. It's not a guarantee for everyone, but it's highly likely that it will clear up your skin. You just have to be patient. If you're struggling with your skin right now and you need some encouragement, or you have any questions, or you just need someone to talk to, please DM me on Instagram, or you can comment right here on this video. I really hope that you guys found this video helpful, especially if you're looking to go on Accutane. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!